Well, I don't really eat a whole lot of vegetables, even when it's not all mushed up. So maybe I'll just reserve judgment here.
I don't know, TJ. I think if we put an ask in to this company, maybe they could win Jerry over.
I would want to see if they you could buy it online, because I would go for the Beets one,
Oh
guys.
yeah, for sure.
I just tried Beets recently, so I feel like I'm a new Beet fan.
You've been won over.
The purple color scared me, but now I'm all here for the Beets. We are seeing some of that fog out here this evening. It's actually become quite dense in the capital city. Really not getting a glimpse of the Harrisburg skyline at all right now from our camera. It would be looking off to the north and west, but that doesn't matter because it's really hard to see what's below. 2 miles now in Carlisle, 5 in Gettysburg. Officially at the airport in Harrisburg, it's 3. We are down to 6 in Lancaster. So travel cautiously, turn on those low beams. Super Doppler 8 showing plenty of cloud cover. Not as much rain, though, as what we saw earlier, but seeing a couple showers now. A little moderate rain shower coming through parts of Berks and Schuylkill County and some of Perry County up into Mifflin and Juniata counties now. A good little cluster there using dual pole Doppler radar. So you have those popping up. So that's some nice moderate rain. Not all of us are seeing rain right now, but it's going to be a drizzly, damp night. Fog is on the table, watching out for a couple of showers from time to time with temperatures around 70. Not budging much from where they are right now. Low to mid-70s tomorrow morning. The mugginess going to hold with a few showers possible. Then with some instability building during the afternoon, we'll see hit or miss thunder showers. So make sure you keep tabs on the WGAL app. You can have that radar in the palm of your hand. We're down to 69 in New York, 71 in the Red Rose City. And it's 72 in Gettysburg, 66 now for those of you in Lewistown. A little cooler out that way, but it's going to be a muggy night. The air you can wear, even more so into our Sunday ahead of our next cold front, which arrives on Monday. It's going to make it feel a lot more like summer. Temperatures will be warmer. Could have this feels like temps up close to 90, if not a little warmer than that. As we step things into time here in motion through the remainder of our night, through the wee hours of our Saturday, seeing some of those hit or miss showers. As we're getting the day going, likely maybe having a little breakfast around 9, 10 o'clock. Not much sun, some showers around. Not all of us seeing rain at one time tomorrow, not a washout, but through the afternoon, we're expecting scattered showers and some rumbles. So if you're expecting to get out to any events, some outdoor plans, you'll want to keep tabs on the radar once again. And then this upper level low finally starts to shift away into our Sunday, but still enough energy may spark up a stray shower or storm that's aloft in the atmosphere. In terms of rain from now through Saturday evening, not much, but it depends if you get under a downpour because that'll increase the total. Could see maybe an isolated amount up to a half of an inch or so. But nonetheless, most of us will see at least another 1/10 of an inch in the can, I'd say, before we add some early next week. And with that, on Monday, that cold frontal passage, things could become a little dicey. We're still a few days away, but strong to severe thunderstorms are looking more and more likely. So you'll want to stay weather aware. Timing likely Monday afternoon into the evening from west to east as that cold front moves in. Cells may be a little more discreet earlier on, then become a little more congealed along the front later in the evening. So that may limit some of that tornadic threat, but it's low, not zero. Have a lot of wind shear, a lot of organizational wind in the atmosphere, but hail and gusty wind are likely the main concerns, but I think we'll have to still monitor that tornadic threat. Something that you really want to stay with us for. The latest on our News 8 Storm Team 10-day forecast shows a pretty good bounce back into the low 80s behind that cold front into Tuesday. Still expecting widespread showers and thunderstorms. Now the upper level low starts to shift away. Still may see a spotty shower or thunderstorm Wednesday and Thursday. Catch a little break Friday, but then our next system moves in, bringing more showers and thunderstorms for next weekend there, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Steve.